the No Fake channel. Checking in. Jonathan here, and today I am going to be giving you my 2-month review of this Rep Fitness Safety Squat Bar. For over 2 months now, I have been using this exclusively on leg day, and I'm here to report back on if this bar is worth the price of admission. But if this is your first time to the channel, hey, welcome aboard. I drop new home gym equipment reviews every Thursday at 1 p.m. When it comes to safety squat bars, Rep Fitness didn't reinvent the wheel. They didn't create a brand new mousetrap, but they did add a little bit of flair to their version of the safety squat bar, and it does make it an absolute standout when compared to much of the competition. I'm not going to bother going over all of the stats on this bar. Instead, I'll put them on the screen, and of course, I'll drop them in the description. Instead, I'm going to cover the biggest category, the most important category to so many of you: cost. And I know that it hits home, it hits the pocketbook, it hits the purse, but the reality is cost should be one of the least factors that you take into account when purchasing home gym equipment. Unlike your other purchases of computers, cars, electronics, the reality is home gym equipment will last you an absolute lifetime. There's almost nothing ever to break on them, and when you factor in the time that you're going to be owning the equipment, cost becomes almost negligible when you're comparing apples to apples between different companies' products. Of course, that's easy for me to say. You have all been using my affiliate links, which are in the description of today's video. And as you know, all of the proceeds on those affiliate links go right back into the channel to help me pick up pieces of equipment to review for you. So even if I tell you not to worry about cost, you're gonna worry about cost. Well, rest assured, Rep Fitness, never known for being the lowest cost provider of home gym equipment, but they do tend to be pretty competitive. As a reference point, this is $330 on their website, no discount, no sale. Relatively speaking, that's actually not that high compared to the competition. The only one that lower is Titan Fitness, coming in at $300 even, but Bells of Steel comes in at $350 retail, and Rogue Fitness comes in at a whopping $445. One of the unsung heroes with regards to this Rep Safety Squat Bar has to be the coating. It is a black powder coating that not only gives the shaft a nice, shiny, aesthetic finish, but it is relatively durable and smooth. You don't feel like you're going to scratch it just by running your nail across it. Also, the sleeves are a hard chrome, and that does matter. That is important because those sleeves, those are the ones that are going to take wear and tear year after year. Sliding the plates on, taking them off, and the hard chrome does last. Now, I have 2 months in, and their hard chrome sleeves look exactly like the day I unboxed it. They look brand new. They still got a lot of shine to them. There's no scratches on them, and obviously that hard chrome is going to hold up. Do you need fully knurled handles? Hell no. Do you want fully knurled handles? Hell yes. And that is the biggest standout, I think, by and large, with regards to this safety squat bar, is that the handles are fully knurled. They are like no other, and as soon as you grab them, you notice the difference. The Rep Fitness pad checks off all the boxes. It is one complete unit, which is exactly what you want to see in a safety squat bar. The foam is thick, and I didn't notice any compression in that foam when I was squatting. 2 massive plates on each side. Now, some of you, you're probably a bit stronger than I am, and I have to imagine that as you go heavier, 3, 4, 5 plates on each side, the compression is going to be noticeable, again, the heavier you go. But at 2 plates on each side, it didn't factor in to my lifts whatsoever. Some of the other safety squat bars that I've had in-house, the material felt cheap. It felt like fake plastic, for lack of a better term. This actually has a nice feel both in the hand and on the neck when I'm using it. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. One thing you need to be aware of is the length. Now, by definition, safety squat bars are going to be very long, but Rep Fitness takes the cake, coming in at a whopping 92.5 inches, a full 2 inches greater than the competition. Why is that important? Well, it isn't if you have a ton of space and you have tall ceilings in your home gym. But for many of you, you know who you are. You're working out in your bedroom, you're working out in a closet, you might even be working out in a corner of a garage. You need to be aware that this thing is long, especially if you have minimal space or low ceilings, because it's going to be a bit of a nuisance trying to get this thing on and off your power rack. And now it's time. It is time for Fate of the Union, where I give you my final thoughts on this Rep Fitness Safety Squat Bar. Now with SSB, you can do a multitude of exercises, but the God's honest truth is you're probably going to be only doing one or two, maybe three different exercises. I only use this bar for squats and for front squats. Even with that said, even though using this bar only for two exercises, it is still absolutely worth it. It takes all of the pain and pressure off of my neck, shoulders, and wrists, and it allows me to squat. And that's the name of the game, to stay in the fight, to be able to keep going through those exercises and prevent yourself from having pain and injury. Now, in a world of all these home gym manufacturers, there are a multiverse of safety squat bars out there. There's a ton. And in that multiverse, the Rep Fitness Safety Squat Bar absolutely stands out, both for price and for coating and for performance and for value, my favorite word, because price is what you pay, but value is what you get. And I happen to think that if you're looking for a great safety squat bar that's going to last you a lifetime and look good 30, 40, even 50 years from now, you've got to absolutely consider the Rep Fitness Safety Squat Bar. Most of my subscribers know that a ton of equipment, both literally and figuratively, comes into this home gym to be reviewed and then quickly goes out of the home gym to make room for other pieces of equipment. Even though I need to make room constantly in my small home gym, this Rep Fitness Safety Squat Bar, it's not going anywhere. It's definitely going to be sticking around for the long haul. And hopefully that tells you all you need to know with regards to this bar. Now, if you made it this far in the video, you and I are like Magnum and Higgins. We are, of course, best friends. Shake and bake. New home gym equipment reviews every Thursday at 1 p.m. And as usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back.